not too long ago, I started to get these pictures online, and Snoop has a shop in Inglewood, and you see the before and after, and you see the dudes from Inglewood went to Snoop's shop, and they painted him in red. He did have like a blue suit on, which resembled a blue bandana. Snoop Dogg in blue, Inglewood in blue, and they painted everything red. I guess they didn't appreciate that much blue in the city of Inglewood.
How long was the Forum allowed to stay blue?
How long was what?
The Great Western Forum allowed to stay blue.
Oh, I have no idea.
When we grew up, it was red all my life. It was blue for a number of years. It's back red.
Okay.
It's walking distance from that store.
Right.
It's no surprise, no shock. As big as we all accept Snoop Dogg for being bigger than the game, cause of Crip. He already walked at the Super Bowl right there in their hood. Like, goddamn, y'all think you just finna mark out the whole red rag region of? I mean, if you want Snoop Dogg to still be a Crip, you gotta expect some of that. Otherwise, he ain't no Crip.
Yeah. Is there a point where Snoop gets big enough to where like dudes will give him a pass for doing something like that?
Yeah. That's why it's kind of shocking. He's that big. That's why we kind of surprised. But then as soon as you get over the shock and surprise, you gotta think like, oh, okay, it's gangbanging. And then it makes sense. But initially we all surprised and shocked, like, oh, that's Snoop. But then it's Snoop, the Crip.
Mm.
But yeah, he has transcended the normal expectations of interactions. You know what I'm saying? He's far bigger than anything that we normally encounter. But if anybody ever calls him to task over that small issue, you can't really say they're wrong either.
I hear you. One dude who's kind of been making some noise lately is Snoopy Badazz. And I think you kind of had some things to say about him. He went on No Jumper, and he had a crazy interview over there.
It's so much to say about him. If you got anything in particular, the No Jumper interview, my main reaction was that the general YouTube audience seemed to have been impressed or entertained by the fact that he got emotional or verbally aggressive, or his tone seemed to be derogatory when he spoke to the homie Brick Baby Nightbud about Slim 400, rest in peace. And my perspective was what the goofy ass audience was saying about him punking or checking the homie. I respected the idea and the fact that the homie drew a line in the sand and said something to the effect that disrespect towards Slim 400 would not be tolerated. And regardless of how emphatically or emotionally he expressed his compliance, Snoopy Badazz complied and did not disrespect Slim 400. So I don't care if you tell your kids to take your ass to the room, if they stump their feet all the way down the hallway, they still take their ass to the room. So Snoopy Badazz stumped his feet on the way to the room. That's all. And he was proud of it, and it seemed like the goofies on the internet was impressed.
Yeah. You guys have had some issues though, right?
No, nothing personal. What happened actually was Snoopy Badazz. I didn't count Snoopy Badazz because I actually went on a date with a female that was a pyro, and less than a date, we just went to the movies. It was the homegirl. It wasn't just she and I, other people with us, but we was together. And as we walked into the movies, she was taking a phone call, and I heard her say Snoopy Badazz's name. This was shortly after he had got put on West Side Pyru and put off in the same day. So when she said his name, I'm like, that's the nigga that's on the internet with you? She like, yeah.
Wait. What happened? He got
put on West Side Pyru and put off in the same day. Remember the 4 squabbles? The 4 phase you always talk about?
Yeah.
The first 2, they was putting him on West Side Pyru. The second 2, they was putting him off. So he got put on and put off in the same day. Rest in peace, Baby Black. Yeah, that's my perspective. That's comedy, if you didn't catch it. That's a joke.
Okay.
But that's how only way you can't look at it when you go to another nigga hood and let him line you up 4 times about some shit you did on text message to another nigga from Pacoima. But if you let niggas do you like that, it's equivalent to them putting you on their hood and putting you off the same day because they just let 8 sets of hands knot you up, nigga. You wonder why he run around saying, I'm the only one. That's because you the only one stupid, goofy, dumb enough to get played that way. It's a whole generation of participants that have never experienced that. That don't make you overqualified. It make you underqualified. Make you a goofball, torpedo dummy that went for the okie doke. Thanks to Wacko No 100. You are the biggest loser. Oh my mama. But yeah, my whole interaction with him was I met him through the homegirl. I was on my way into a movie. Movie takes about 2 hours. Got off the phone real quick. Before the movie was over, my Instagram DM had so many messages from him, primarily requesting for me to sign him to G Unit West. This was like 2018. He was requesting for me to sign him to G Unit West. So I quickly let him know, hey man, we Baymacking, man. Ooh, ooh. So he made a request to sign in the Baymac. I'm like, I was so lost. That's what threw me off. So from that point on, we assumed a normal, cordial, internet-based, friendly relationship. Shout out to my boy CeeLo from 1200. He had Urban City Network at the time, and we were scheduled to interview on the same day. And we happened to meet each other because my interview was scheduled right after his. We photographed together. We talked. We met. We was cool. From that point on, he seemed to be coming under attack as far as his character from all type of angles on the internet. I was never concerned, interested, nor involved. However, he would take it upon himself to bombard my DM with all these messages and pictures and evidence that would prove, in his opinion, that the people talking bad about him was wrong and he was right. I had no idea about what he was going through, why he was bringing this to me, but I would just see what he was saying and I always say shit like, if you ain't hating, if they ain't talking about you, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing. Don't trip, homie. That's why I used to tell him general shit like that. We was cool. Then lo and behold, after some period of time, we've been cool. I posted our picture together a couple of times. Whatever it was, I ended up on a social media platform somewhere trolling Doja, aka Jayceon Taylor, aka the rapper named The Game, which I've been doing for almost multiple decades. And somehow he and I encountered each other on that post, and he just jumped ship and started showing loyalty to Game. After he asked me to sign him to G Unit West in 2018, we all know the legacy of G Unit West when it comes to how Game is regarded. But for some reason, I think when he found himself active on the same social media post as Game within the same minute, he took that as some type of association or affiliation. So when I came along trolling Game, I think he looked at it as an opportunity in front of Game's eyes in his mind to turn on me to try to build an affiliation or alliance. To this day, Game never acknowledged him or nothing. But he told me that he went bad on me out of loyalty for Game after that was our initial experience. So I could do nothing but accept the fact that he turned on me because he's loyal to Game. But who knew that in the midst of all that, he was going to turn out to be this hood-hopping, testifying, statement-giving weirdo that's chasing. Shout out to Tania's baby mama, who is obviously gang tight. She been on soft white underbelly, keeping it true, and he's still comfortable, basically writing Dear John, I love you poems and all that to her, stressing out. He's a different type of dude, bro. Ain't a rat.
Well, man, Spider, dope interview.
Always, man. Dope questions, dope energy, man. We consistent, not big gaps. Appreciate you, bro. Just don't take so long to call me back.
For sure. We gotta get in it sooner. That's a fact. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.